All right, I'm here with Rusty Green from Compelling Homes. Rusty, thanks for joining us. I appreciate you
Absolutely.
taking the time. And just tell me a little bit about Compelling Homes, first of all. What do you guys do?
Sure. First of all, this is pretty cool. Thanks for including us. I'm glad we can be here. Uh, Compelling Homes is a remodeling contractor. All we do is take homes apart and put them back together again. There was a point in time where I thought I wanted to build homes, and I've done commercial work, and I've fallen in love with remodeling. So, based in Des Moines, Iowa, my office, a little town called Grimes. We do 20 to 24 projects a year, and we only do four things. We'll do kitchens, basements, bathrooms, and home additions. That's it. Um, Small staff. There's only five people in the company, so that's in a nutshell. That's us.
All right, that's great. I've seen some of your work, and I'm really excited to talk to you about some of this stuff. Some beautiful things, some fun things we'll talk about a little bit today. But maybe we'll start with the wood residence and just talk about that project. Now, you work with Moehl Millwork on this project a little bit, right? And so maybe we'll start there. And what how do you work with Moehl? Tell me a little bit about your relationship and how that has evolved over time.
Sure. Moehl Millwork is our go-to company for anything cabinet or millwork related, and even some specialty products on another project. So I like to kind of get married to a vendor or a supplier because it gets to be so relationship based, and they've got a designer there, Tina, that is just over the moon with how good she is. She's been doing this for a number of years, so she brings to the table the ability for me to walk into any homeowner and say, "We can do that," with all the confidence in the world. So I know I've got Moehl Millwork in my back pocket because I have found out that no matter how strange or no matter how complicated or no matter how detailed we want to design something, the answer I get from Moehl Millwork is okay, and that's what we need, to be successful. So over the years, we take our customers shopping with us, and we go to Moehl Millwork. They've got a phenomenal showroom, and they've got a great staff with all the products anywhere between extremely contemporary to French country. And we can look at it on the showroom floor. So when we bring a client there, I know I've got the products, the people, the talent, the time for my customers to wrap their head around what it is that we've got in a design fulfilled through product and staff at Moehl. It's the level of expectation that I sell off of, and it's a level of expectation that our staff needs to confidently run a job. I get it from Moehl.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic here. So let's jump into the wood project a little bit, the wood
Sure.
residence, and tell me what went into that project. What kind of things did you do in that project?
That's a great question. Looking at the after photographs, it's kind of the question becomes exactly what did you do? And the answer is actually everything.
Wow.
We like to say we're good at kitchens, basements, bathrooms, and home additions. So on that one, it's a kitchen, a basement, a bathroom, and a home addition. We did everything. Homeowners came to us and basically said, we bought this home, a number of years ago, and we knew it's not right. We knew it wasn't big enough. We knew it wasn't going to satisfy everything we wanted, but it's got the right lot. It's on the right street. We got a great deal on it. It's got the right view. What can we do to get there? So we actually added about 1,000 square feet onto the home, and with that number, it allowed back to Moehl Millwork to come to Moehl Millwork and say, I'm going to do a 12-foot kitchen island. I want to do a hidden pantry in the kitchen. I want to do a custom wood hood where I can match the style of the cabinets. I'm going to do a lower level bar. Moehl Millwork backed me up on all of it. So downstairs in the basement, we really ramped up the fun. There is a feature wall that I bought all the hardwoods and softwoods from Moehl Millwork, but they hooked me up with all the hinging mechanism in order to hide a 12 or 13 pinball game arcade, behind this wall. So having the opportunity to, again, be able to tell my customers, we can do that. I can't have that confidence if I don't have the opportunity to work with the material and people that I need. So that
That's
was a lot of
that's
fun.
great.
Yeah.
I love that feature. That was one thing that stood out for me when I started looking at these photographs, and you see those pinball machines back there, and then you say so it's behind that entertainment wall, right? So you've got the
Yep.
big screen there, and you've got a hidden door on the wall.
Yep.
That's just amazing. So it's just a beautiful project. And what are the cabinets that you used in that?
Yorktown is kind of the line that Tina and I have found that it's got the features, it's got the flexibility to do custom stuff. Like at the Wood Residence, there's a portion of that where the ceiling is up to 12 feet. And I wanted to stretch your eye up to accommodate that. So I think we've got 50-inch uppers on that, if I remember correctly, 48 or 50s. And then we can do a riser and a crown. So it gets this dramatic look. And working with Yorktown, I get customization. I've got the ability to do a hidden pantry. I can do multiple built-in ovens and microwaves, and it just starts to work. They've got the flexibility and the products to do it. So yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. So, okay, so let's go to the Mead residence. So that was another project you did recently as well. Talk about that one a little bit.
Meads. Meads are great. High energy. They brought what they brought to the table is this question. They would come to me and say, "We think our house is out of date, but it's all we know." So we've been going around to our neighbors' homes that have been updated and brand new construction, and they realize that perhaps we are stuck in yesteryear. Can you help us?
Wow.
And that's how that conversation started. So you design it, and and it starts to turn into. We have a project here in Des Moines, Iowa. We do it so often. We call it the main floor scramble. You're not going to find it anywhere on Google. And what that is walk in the front door and scramble all the walls and put it all back together again. We call it the main floor scramble, which is exactly what the Mead residence is. It's the kitchen, yes. It's the laundry room, the powder room, the front office, the front stairway, the back stairway, the living room, the fireplace, the master bedroom, the master bathroom, all the windows in the house. All of that took place inside the Mead residence. And Moehl Millwork was with us from beginning to end.
Yeah, that's awesome. Just another beautiful home.
Thank
So,
you.
one of the things I like what you said, well, one thing I said, I think I asked you, about the highlights. What are the highlights of the home? And I think you answered it was the homeowners. The homeowners was the highlights. That's what you're saying? Yeah. But the other thing you talked about is, I love what you said about with Moehl Millwork. If there's a problem, what did you say about that?
Oh yeah, if there's a problem, there won't be a problem.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I just love that, and that it kind of gives me goosebumps, to think about that. But we really search for that in all of our trade partners, whether it's an electrician, a painter, or where am I buying my cabinet hardware. If we can get a trade partner to align with that method of thinking, combine that with an enthusiastic, energetic customer like the Woods and the Meads, the result is great projects. We like to say great homeowners equal great projects. But highlights wise, I mean, the Wood residence, the company won an award called the I Wish I Thought of That award. It's an award we win in the Home Builder Association. We're honestly not sure why we won it, because there's a cool fireplace and the hidden pantry and the hidden pinball machine. The Mead residence, the highlight, a couple things. We bought an amazing door from Moehl Millwork, and a huge thank you to Almir over at Moehl Millwork, who got us a barrel top door from Goods, which is a product that they buy through Moehl. And it's outstanding. It's 9 feet tall, it's 6 feet wide, it's barrel top, it's all functional, all of it measured, designed, supplied by Moehl Millwork, fit like a glove. It's fantastic. It looks great.
Yeah. It is beautiful, and
Yeah,
it's just a great feature of the home as well. And Moehl's part of we're an employee-owned business, and that's one of the things that brings people like us together and Moehl together. That it takes it very seriously about what we do. Is we're all invested in it, and so it's great to have partners like you that we can work with and just have a little fun with, and be a little exploratory or experimental, and just make things happen. So
yep.
It's been a fun thing. So Rusty, I really appreciate your time. Beautiful projects, and thanks for sharing them with us.
Thank you very much.
All right.